Hey, day 53. Just got my first swim in. Saturday morning, it's 10ish. I wanted to get an earlier start, but I needed to get these. I needed to get some swim goggles. And man, these are the coolest swim goggles I could have ever hoped for. They're like ultra cool. Love the way they look. They're nice and big for open water swimming, which means they have like a 172-degree field of view. They're super comfortable. Best pair of swim goggles I've ever owned. I'm pretty comfortable swimming. I swam in high school, and most of swimming is mental and technique. And it's, of course, some physical as well, especially if you're trying to go fast. But I was just trying to get some laps in. So I did 50 laps, which is 1,250 yards, which is just shy of 3/4 of a mile this morning. Took me about 28 minutes, maybe, something like that. I paused a couple times. The swim that I'll do at the half Ironman is a mile and a quarter, I believe, or just maybe 1.21, 1.24, something like that. So not bad for my first time out. Of course, open water is different because you don't have a side that you can touch. You don't have a bottom you can touch. So that will, require me repeating my swimming and getting out in open water. But for most people, the triathlon, the swimming is usually the biggest challenge. If they're not used to swimming long distances, or they haven't been taught technique. And thankfully that is not a big challenge for me. I will say that I did do an open water swim once in a previous triathlon. This is not my first time trying triathlons, but there are great, if you want to try triathlon, there are great events. They're called sprint triathlons, and the distances are a lot shorter and they're doable. I'll be doing several sprint triathlons leading up to the big one, but a sprint triathlon, if I remember right, is maybe a half-mile swim. So I already this morning did that on my first time out. I did 3/4 of a mile. So it's like, I think 42 laps in the pool. If you're doing it in a pool, it, I believe, is usually a 5K and maybe like a 12 mile bike ride, maybe 16-mile bike ride. But it's totally doable. And I'll be doing those leading up to this because I need to get used to being in the triathlon scene and get used to the transitions and open water and that sort of thing. So they even have shorter ones than that. Oftentimes they're called try. So check that out. Sure, it'd be great if anybody watching this would join me. You've got time. We've got 6 months and 1 week, and if you're reasonably fit, you only need about 16 weeks. If you're just starting, 6 months is plenty. So anybody want to join me? It'd be great. All right. Well, that's it for now. Day 53, got my swim in. So this week I've done a bike, I've done a swim, I've done several walks. I've done 3 beach workouts, I think. Yep, three beach workouts. Got a lot going. And I've broken through my plateau. When I went to the doctor last Friday, I'd gained about 8% muscle mass, which meant I wasn't losing weight, but I was gaining muscle, which now all of a sudden, from Monday to yesterday when I weighed in, I dropped just over 6 pounds. So I went from stalled out to just a big old chunk down, which was awesome. And yeah, feeling good. So there you have it, day 53. It's in the books. Starting to feel some confidence come here, and some strength, and moving my body feels more natural than sitting around. So I'll say that. All right, bye.